Alright, class, I hope you all remember to have read the first part of Chapter 3, because today's lesson is going to be rather important, and you will need to know this information for the exam next Friday. Joseph, are you paying attention? You need to put away your iPad, because you're not supposed to use any electronics during class.
Mr. Parker, don't you see that I am playing Paw Patrol Rescue Worker? It's one of my favorite games in the whole wide world, and I just can't stop playing.
Joseph, your iPad needs to go into your backpack, and you can't use it during class. And especially no video games are allowed during class.
This is more fun than listening to your silly boring lectures every single day, because your lectures make me fall asleep during class.
Joseph, you need to have an education, especially since you're having to repeat the 5th grade all over again. So I suggest you put your iPad away, otherwise I will keep it until the end of the school day.
Paw Patrol is far more educational. So is CoComelon, Super Simple Songs, Baby Shark, and Wonder Pets. So no, I don't need to listen to your boring lectures anymore. Even Paw Patrol is more educational.
You know what, you leave me no choice but to take your iPad and you can't have it back at the end of the school day.
No, you can't do that. I paid $3 million for that iPad. Hey, give that back or you're going to be getting a phone call from my lawyer tonight.
What you're saying doesn't make any sense, and you're getting it back at the end of the day.
I want my iPad, 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 I want my iPad. Give me back my iPad.
Joseph, get up off the floor and return to your seat, right now. You're not 3 years old. Now, I don't want to say this again, but you're not getting your iPad back until the end of the school day. However, if you keep up this behavior, you're not getting it back until the end of the week.
My goodness, this is really embarrassing. Are we going to have to put up with this every single day?
I know, right? I wish we could be in a different class. We are absolutely tired of Joseph and his temper tantrums. This is beyond embarrassing. It's getting really annoying already.
Joseph, go out into the hallway, and I will speak to you about your behavior in 5 to 10 minutes.
Why does Mr. Parker have to take away my iPad? He's reminding me of when Miss Dingley did the same thing to me last school year. And now I can't finish playing Paw Patrol. What is there to do now? Wait a minute, I know exactly what to do. I am going to leave the school, and go hang out with Orthur and Karen, and we will be watching baby shows and playing Paw Patrol. This will be the best thing that has ever happened to me.
Joseph, it's very nice to see you again, after all this time.
I know, it's so good to see you again, Orthur and Karen.
So, what was it that made you decide to come over to our house?
Well, long story short, I was playing Paw Patrol Rescue World on my iPad, but then my teacher took my iPad away and decided to keep it until the end of the school day. And then he made me wait in the hallway for 5 minutes.
How could he do such a thing? I'm going to sue him in court one of these days, and I'll demand $3,000 in compensation so that he won't ever take your iPad anymore, because without it, you can't watch any baby shows.
I am going to teach Mr. Parker a big lesson he won't forget. And I'll figure out something else because taking him to court might not work.
You've got that part right.
Hey Joseph. I have another iPad and I can give you.
Really?
Yes, and it also has Paw Patrol Rescue World installed on the device.
Oh good.
Let me bring that out to you really quick.
Wow, thank you so much, Arthur. That really means so much to me.
No problem. Say, Karen and I have an idea. Let's order some Happy Meals on Uber Eats, and we can watch Paw Patrol while we're having lunch. How does that sound?
You know what, I really like that idea.
You see, Joseph, this is so much more fun than going to school. And you won't ever have your iPad taken away from you, anymore.
I agree with you, 100%, Arthur. Not only that, Paw Patrol is one of my favorite shows in the whole wide world, and it's far more educational than Mr. Parker's boring lectures.
And another thing, we'll give you everything that you've always wanted but were unable to get. And even better, you won't be grounded by your parents, ever again. We will take you to every CoComelon concert, every Wonder Pets show, and we will buy you more DVDs of those shows the next time we go shopping. Anne, you might like this surprise. Arthur, can you explain?
We have also decided that we will be getting you a CoComelon piano from Target.
Now that will be the best thing that has ever happened to me. I've always wanted a toy piano, but my parents would not get me one.
Mr. Parker, report to the office immediately. Mr. Parker, report to the office immediately.
Class, I will be right back. My teaching assistant will watch over you for the next 5 or so minutes.
Mr. Parker, I need to show you some video surveillance footage. It has to do with Joseph. It happened just a few moments ago.
What has he done this time?
Come here, and I will show you the footage.
I know exactly what to do. I am going to leave the school, and go hang out with Orthur and Karen, and we will be watching baby shows and playing Paw Patrol. This will be the best thing that has ever happened to me.
I can't believe he would skip class. I told him to wait in the hallway for 5 minutes so I can have a discussion with him about his behavior.
I know, I'm going to give his parents a call about this, and I want him back at the school.
Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say.
Did you ever see a frog dancing on the log, down by the bay?
Oh no, who could that be? I better answer the door, I'll be right back. MRS. Reed, what in the world are you doing at my house? You know you will get in trouble for trespassing on my property like that.
I'm here because Joseph is in big trouble. He skipped school to hang out with you and Arthur, and I need him out here right now.
I beg your pardon, what did you just say to me?
I said, I need Joseph to come with me. I need to take him back to school.
I demand you stay away from Joseph, because he is my kid. And you can't do anything about it. So I suggest you leave my house right now, before I call the police.
Joseph Christopher Reed, you are in really big trouble. Let's get into the car and take you back to school.
No, I'm not going anywhere with you. Do I even know who you are? Karen is taking very good care of me and giving me everything that I have always asked for.
Joseph, don't play these games with me. We're taking you back to school, and that is final. Now, come with me.
What did I tell you about trying to take my kid away? Joseph is mine.
No, he is actually my youngest kid. He is not yours. He just came over to your house so that he can skip school. Now Joseph, let's go.
Hey, put me down, entitled Catherine.
Stop it. Just stop it. I'm going to sue the Reed family millions of dollars for this.
Mrs. Reed, thanks for stopping by the main office. Joseph, we really need to talk to you about the consequences you'll be facing for skipping school. This is an issue that is taken very seriously.
It is not okay that you just get up and leave school grounds like that. The school day ends at 3:15 in the afternoons.
However, since you're new to this school, we've decided that instead of giving you in-school suspension, you will be serving after-school detention with Mr. Parker for an hour, every day, for 2 weeks, starting from today.
I don't want to serve after school detention. 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 I don't want to serve after school detention.
Too bad, Joseph, you're going to be serving after-school detention with me. And that is final. Also, you're not getting your iPad back until 2 weeks is up. Now, let's go back to class.
No, I don't want to go back to class. I want to go back to Karen and Orthur's house.
You know what? You're going into the quiet room until you have calmed down, and then you'll come back to my class.
And Joseph, you are going to be so grounded when you get home from school.
Joseph, how many times do we have to tell you, no hanging out with Karen and Orthur? Not to mention, you cannot skip class.
You are grounded for 2 weeks. Now go upstairs to your room and start on your homework immediately. Joseph, Christopher, Reed.